The idea behind the song is people face stress from a number of different areas or facets of their life, and that stress can reach a breaking point. And the song explores what might happen at that breaking point.
Getting behind the scenes.
We're calling today, what could possibly go wrong?
Very good, dude.
Never have I had a client come in with a plan already in hand. Joe came in with this 30-page PowerPoint presentation of what he wanted to see in the music video.
Just finished the makeup for the scene where I'm running through the woods and there's this crazy fog following me. I'm stressed out, I'm sad, I'm lost, I'm scared.
This is probably the most climactic moment in the video, where our hero is in the forest being chased by everything, all of her stress, everything that is bothering her, frustrating her, and it culminates with vines that grab her and she has trouble breaking free. She finally takes a stand in her life. She decides, I'm going to take control of my life. And she faces her fears, she faces her stress, and realizes that you really can do something about your life. It just takes an effort, it takes a belief in yourself. So this is a really pivotal scene.
Breaking free of the vines in the video is a symbolic point because it represents the point in time where she decides that it's time to hit these sources of stress head on. And by doing that in that state, it allows her to find her way home.
There's a danger, I sense, closing in on me.
I see people relating to Escape from Braddock Forest because everybody's got stress in their lives. And sometimes we just got to make that step. Are we going to live with the stress, or are we going to make a decision to move away from the stress?
I guess if you're looking for perspective on what the meaning of Braddock Forest is, it probably has a lot to do with confronting your demons. They have to find the strength within their inner self to just get through daily life. I guess the best way to put it, it's about overcoming obstacles.
First, the scene that I did with Bruce, I didn't expect it to really rattle me, but it really did.
Seriously, what are you spending the money on? Can you let the cable be shut off? What's next? You gonna let the electricity go off? Huh? They're gonna buy food or something?
And I drove down the street and I rolled down the window and he says, "Hi, I'm Bruce. I'm gonna yell at you later."
The abstract hunter represents the accumulation of all the stress in a person's life, and that stress builds up to a breaking point. And the character in the song finds herself at a moment in time running through this forest with no explanation, no memory, no idea why she's there in the forest, but she senses a danger, she senses a darkness, she knows she needs to keep running as she sorts all this out. The neighbor is important to the story because it recognizes that the buildup of stress and reaching a breaking point isn't limited to one person, that it can happen to any of us during our lifetime.
You know, you have to be like the main character of Braddock Forest was, and you just have to, you have to take a step and you have to look back at everything, and you just have to say, at least for me, like, this is what I want, so you have to use what you want to get there.
I can relate to the Braddock Forest quite a bit. I mean, there's many times in everyone's life when you hit this wall, you hit this certain point, and do you lay down and give up, or do you use whatever's around you and just focus and keep going and beat whatever comes after you?
The ending of the video was designed for viewers to have their own perspective of exactly what happened to this woman, in what state she was in. It wasn't designed to bring a definitive answer, a definitive clarification, but it allows the viewer to come up with their own perspective.
As far as my approach to singing, I've always enjoyed the people that influenced me when I was growing up were people from the classic rock age, singers in bands like Deep Purple, Freddie Mercury from Queen, Led Zeppelin, those guys. I've always been attracted to a dramatic element, and I enjoy trying to convey a dramatic element. Hopefully I'm not overdoing it now.
I grew up in the 80s listening to classic rock, and now it's almost surreal to be up on stage playing it. It's almost every childhood dream to become some type of, rock person. Where this goes, I don't know, but I'm enjoying the ride.
And once I got into the drum line, I started to realize how cool music was. So I started to practice the classical side, stuff like marimba and things like that. And as I got better as marimba and drum line, I started getting into drum set, and then from there I started playing in some bands, and I decided this is what I want to do. I want to teach kids, so I became a music education major, and then I wound up in Smoke Point playing drums there on the side while I'm studying music right now.
The crew and talent for the production came mainly from Florida. It was really cool to be able to hire and work with some really talented people. Our DP, Martin Kaufman from Orlando, was a huge asset in this production. Our director was awesome. He worked great. He's very stress-free. Steven, the editor in charge of all post-production, he is young, he's got fresh ideas. I think just a really major asset to making this music video look cool, look new, but also have the feelings and the style that an 80s rock and roll music video should have.
As a unit, if we can just take a little piece, just a little piece of everything that each one of us individually is good at, and sort of make that gel into something that we can create as a team, we'll see where the journey takes us. For myself, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it.